Ayotzinapa is a story of 57 students who had gone and protested, and they were basically just trying to change the situation locally. You know, they were fighting for their rights. They were trying to raise awareness for their leftist ideas. The mayor and his wife is doing some new campaign for DEEF, which is a service that provides, you know, like kind of like welfare for the Mexican government. And she got upset because they were interrupting her party and her get-together. Her brother was connected with the cartels, and she told her brother, hey, you know, just get these kids, round them up, and get rid of them. She didn't specify how, but, you know, as anyone would know, the cartels don't just tell somebody, hey, you know, you got to get out of here, please. You know, they just said, whatever, you know, this is business, take them, you know. And so they had mainly the police involved, which were, you know, from the municipality that started, you know, attacking the students. They shot at them. 2 or 3 died, and then they ended up rounding up 43 of them and taking them.
The state was involved. They took the kids and they kidnapped them. We really don't want to accept what they tell us, which is that they're dead, and that is why the families are traveling to inform people of the situation and to find more people that can solidarity with other groups or just individuals that would like to understand what pain really is. They come from a school that focuses on what we call leftist beliefs, but they're more tied to reason, I believe. You know, they cater to poor people, and I think that's what happened. They killed the heart of Mexico. They killed the poorest of the poor, and that hit me, you know.
There are no eyewitnesses account of where they took them. They just saw them being taken into a vehicle and taken off. So then that same day, they started asking, the parents are asking, where are our children, where are our children? The mayor fled with his wife. Like a month or 2 later, they find them in Iztapalapa and in Estado de Mexico, which surrounds Mexico City. They were hiding in some little shithole, and they found them, and you can just see in their faces, like the mayor himself, he's just kind of like distraught, but the wife is just like full of this rage in the back seat, and you have the camera just focusing in on her, and she's just like, you know, the shit has hit the fan for her. Why are local governments, state governments, and federal governments tied with the cartels? What is going on here? This is a narco government now. You know, it's no longer an independent government. Not that we ever had any ideas that our government wasn't corrupt, but this just shoved it in your face, and like, what are you going to do about it, you know? And so people got really tired of it. You know, before it would be a joke in Mexico for you to be like, yeah, you know, fucking government, fucking government, fucking government. But now it's like, you know,
fuck the
government.
government.
The government. Anybody who wants to speak out against the government or any corporate takeover or imperialism on behalf of Western ideas, specifically the United States, get silenced, get murdered. But I feel like we're in an age where this is the information age, and it's not that easy to shut people up anymore.
When you question what they're doing, I think you become a target. And obviously these kids were a target because of their mentality and because of where they come from. And because they know how to defend themselves. You know, they know what's available to them. They know when an injustice is happening, and they're not afraid to raise their voices. So it's a good way for the authorities to quiet down people that actually can make a difference.
The children that come from, they're farmers, they're working the land, and they were studying to become teachers. All they were going to do was go back into that same environment, their community, and, you know, uplift and educate their own peers.
We have to be able to connect the dots, not just with Ayotzinapa, with Gaza, with what happened in Pakistan, what's happening right now, and all through east of Europe, and including, you know, a lot of different places. You know, it's hard to keep up with the news right now with so much happening.
The corruption is just, it permeates the nation so much that we all, when we go down there, we all participate in it. You know, you get pulled over, you give the cop a bribe. You talk to somebody who's selling to sell you something, you haggle with them and you have them reduce the price, you know? That's just the way shit goes down there.
Bootleg. It's just a never-ending cycle.
And so you kind of benefit from it, and until we look at ourselves and say, you know, well, if we want things to be, you know, taken seriously and for us to really appreciate what we have and no longer be a part of it, then we have to change our own mentalities before we even try to change the government. This is money won, because I just feel at this point like it's over, you know, game over, dude. Like, this is king, you know? By any mean, it's always about a value system. So then it'll be gold or it'll be animals, but it'll still be something that we value to trade, and whoever has more of it is going to be in power.